Hey guys, today I'm up in the middle of the Arctic Circle up the top of Norway on the second biggest island in Norway called Senja, and today we're at a place called Hamn I Senja. This place is absolutely amazing. It's one of the adventure places of the world to go fishing. Today we're hoping for some big cod. They tell me there's like 100 kilo cod out there. This could be interesting. And also some halibut. So today they've given us this boat and we're going to head out and see what we can do. The day is absolutely amazing. Just stopped at a place. Look at this scenery. This is absolutely awesome. We stopped in 100 metres of water. I brought this thing along with me, and the blokes with the that gave us the boat to use laughed at me, and he said, "You'll be needing this." So I'm quite excited, and let's see what we can find. I hope there's 100 kilo cod just sitting down here. He told me this is the sort of area where they've been getting them in about 100 metres of water, flat bottom. Alright, let's give it a crack. Guess what? First hit. This thing feels quite big. I have no idea what it is. I'm suggesting it's a cod. There are halibut, but I don't think halibut come up like this. Oh, look here. That's a beautiful cod. Let's just get him in. There you go, babe.
Jesus Christ.
Handed the cameraman a
It's going
hold it, don't let go. Handed the cameraman the rod for a second. Hang on, camera's got to go down. Hang on. So, I gave the rod to the camera woman until just for a second, and all of a sudden she had some on. She couldn't hold on to them, so I grabbed the rod and check this out. There's a cod, and we've got what looks to be a small halibut on the bottom one. I like fishing here. This is awesome. Alright, first halibut. She's not real big, but first halibut in northern Norway. This is awesome. Alright, this guy's going back. Let him go slowly. Alright, just put on this storm. I think this is going to do a little bit of damage. Let's give it a crack. There's a lot of fish here. Look at that. Double hook up.
Undoing.
And lift him up a little bit. What do you got him on there? Old Storm. Does the trick. Love it. Alright, we're here at day 2. The sun's just come out and it's looking like another awesome day here. Got my camera crew again. She was the one that dynamite on the fishing yesterday, catching a halibut and a cod both at the same time. That was a bit of fun. Nearly lost the rod over the side, but yeah, day 2, about to start. We're at, what's the time? 10 o'clock. About 10 a.m. Late start, I know, but we have an idea where the big ones are. We talked to some of the guides here, and yeah, we've got a little bit of bait we're going to throw on the hooks as well, because that's how the big ones get on. So yeah, let's get out there. Alright, I've got a little bit of bad news. All my Rapala lures and all my storms have all been nicked by these big cod. The only Rapala thing I've got left, these beauties keeping my feet warm. Anyway, I've had to convert back to these stupid little metal things. This one's 400 grams. We're sitting in 47 metres of water. Something tells me there's a couple of big ones down here, so I'm a bit sad about those storm lures. I just looked at the sounder, and there's a few big fish on there. Drop this straight down, and bang, as soon as it hit the bottom. This one feels alright. I'm good at this. I wonder if it felt pretty big. I don't know if I could do that again, but I got one. It still counts. It's up. Alright, let's get him out. He felt like 10 times bigger than what he really was. Look at that. How do you do that? I just don't know how I've done that. But anyway, we'll take the hook out of him. We'll get him back down there to grow a little bit bigger. Come on, mate. That wasn't good. Alright, here we go. Away he goes. Alright, next. It's a pretty big one too.
Okay, it is big. Oh, it's not even much.
Look.
You see? It's not even much. You see?
Alright, haven't hooked him. This is one of the bigger ones. He's I don't know, he feels about 7 or 8 kilos, this one. Still after that thumper, but good catch, darling. We'll let him go. Alright, mate. Oh, he wants to hug me. See you later. He's gone. High five. Alright, we're running with these 400 gram metal jigs. Sitting at about 30 metres. And there's a lot of fish about. We'll just let this one go down to the bottom. Doesn't take long with a 400 grammer. As soon as it hits the bottom, click it up and just start lifting. Just a couple of little lifts and then a big one. There's a lot of fish down there. Now it's going to prove me wrong. Come on. Oh, that'll do. Oh, alright, when I say that'll do. You tell it. We're on. Now, the last one I caught, I hooked him in the side, but let's see where I got this one. It's another cod. And where have I hooked him? Oh no, that's a proper hook up, right in the corner of the jaw. Alright, we'll get him in and let him go. Oh, come here, mate. Nice and easy with the hooks. There he is. Nice little kiss for Rex. There we go. And we'll put him back. Off he goes. Big one?
Nah.
Nah. Don't think so.
It has to be a halibut.
Halibut.
Yeah,
Oh, halibut would be nice.
yeah. I ordered one.
You ordered one.
Yep.
Do you know what?
What?
It's a cod.
Damn it.
Damn it. But it's not a bad little one.
It should be big.
Yeah, it's not that small. Look, it's just dropped the fish out of its mouth.
Really?
Yeah, there we go. Dropped the fish out of its mouth and decided to take yours. How you feeling?
I don't.
Alright.
Ew, it's just the eye.
It's what?
It's blind fish. After this.
Blind, that's why it's took your lure.
Yeah.
Alright, we've just packed up on the water here. You look out this way, looks like there's a bit of a storm coming, so we're going to pack up and get out before it hits us. But look at this view, this place is amazing. Up here in northern Norway, a little place called Hamn I Senja. Second biggest island in Norway called Senja, out on the west coast. I think it's the west coast, right up north, up in the Arctic Circle. This place is awesome. If you want an adventure fishing trip, this is definitely a place to come. We've caught about, I'd say about 30, 40 cod, one halibut, absolute cracker, and yeah, we've had our fun. We're going to head in now and go and get some dinner. Alright, peace out.